Well, today's the 18th of September, it's 2025, and we're taking you somewhere special today, somewhere very special. One of the most striking landmarks here in Mallorca. It's Bellver Castle, perched high above the city and surrounded by pine forests, and it stood here for over 700 years. Unlike most other castles throughout Europe, this isn't a square one or oblong one, this is a round castle, and it's completely circular, as we'll see when we get inside and have a look at it from above. So come on and we'll have a look around. And that was a coach going by. Very noisy things, those coaches. There are some excellent views from here down over to Palma. Right in front of us we've got the cathedral and the port. And what's happened over the years is that the trees have grown up, so we can't actually see as much as we used to be able to see, but still a magnificent view. So you can imagine if you are coming here, then it's quite a trek to get through the woods. There are nice paths that go through, so they're shaded paths, and the road up is a little bit too far to walk, really, particularly in the heat of the day as the temperature's rising. But there are taxis you can get up here. There's a car park at the top. I'm not sure there's actually a public bus, but the tourist bus, the open top bus that does the tour rides, that is one that comes up here, so you can fairly easily get up here. It would be a very cheap taxi ride to take you up as well. But just as we walk around the walls of the castle, we can see these magnificent walls. There's always some maintenance work going on as well, and we'll perhaps see some of the benefits of that from the last visit when we were here. Actually here just a few weeks ago for a concert, and I might try and include a little clip of that if I can find it. Anyway, we're just walking back towards the car parks. That's where the ticket office is, where you pay to go in. I think it's €4 for a regular ticket, and then there's various concessions for people like us who are over 65 or children and the like. So very cheap to get in, €2. There's no cafe or anything inside, so if you need a little refreshment, get it before you go in. There are toilets inside, and when there's an event on, they do set up a temporary bar, which we always make good use of. Just down here we've got the visiting centre. So this is the cafe. Plenty of seating here and very reasonable prices. So that's the entrance. You give your ticket in there and then you can walk around here. A lot of it is a bit uneven underfoot, so just be careful. And when there's concerts on, this is where the bar is. So Anita's rushed to the bar, but it's not open today. And on this side we have the moat. No water in the moat, just a very big obstacle for anyone who wants to besiege the castle. And this one has a door. I don't think you're going to be going anywhere through that door. Apparently the dungeon's down there, but not accessible. A few chairs. No bar today. And there are some toilets down there, which is quite handy in that little building. This is the main entrance. Across the bridge, and you notice you can't go straight through, so no battering rams can go crash down the door. Very thoughtfully designed. And then these would be the main doorways. So when we're going to a concert, this is the way we come in. And then we come to the courtyard. So 700 years old, and has been a royal residence. These beautiful arches around this circular courtyard. You can imagine this, like there's a royal banquet.
On the top of them.
We've got all these statues. Surrounding outside remains of cannons and rooms here. When they have concerts, they use these rooms for the orchestra and people too.
Sorry? Hello. So this is where they have the concerts. They're amazing. So they have the stage here.
This is another entrance here. And we can start to go through the different parts of the museum. Once you're up on the first level, you get the opportunity to look down on the area below, and it's more or less where we sat for the concert. It's the municipal band, we think. The Despuig Classical Sculpture Collection is housed in 2 rooms on the first floor of the castle. The collection was amassed by Antoni Despuig i Dimato, a key figure in Mallorcan enlightenment. He was a patron of the arts and an active participant in intellectual circles. While living in Rome, Despuig built his collection, which includes classical sculptures, epigraphic material. He acquired these pieces through his own excavations near Rome, as well as by commissioning copies and buying from antique dealers. Although a significant portion of the collection is in the Palma History Museum, it was nearly lost due to financial struggles of the Despuig heirs, and the late 19th century some of the most important pieces were sold off. However, in 1923 the Palma City Council, with the help of the Archaeological Society and other experts, was able to purchase a large part of the remaining collection, preventing it from being completely dispersed. And just looking through, we've come eventually to the chapel, which is gated off. It has a grand space behind it. And up we go.
I'm not going up there, I might just have a look.
Well, when you get to the top, we've got this 360-degree panoramic view. And that's where you would go if you wanted to go to the dungeons. Unfortunately, you can't go to the dungeons. It's roped off. Never been in that part before. It's always been closed to the public, unfortunately. So one of the beauties of coming up here is just getting this 360-degree view over the city there. We've got the football ground in the distance. What's going to be the new Sonderetta in the foreground, Bellver Woods. And then if we come around a little bit further, we can start to see the cathedral and the port and the ships that are in. So there's the cathedral, the port. A lot of the people here will be from the ships. Bit of a breeze blowing now. And there's one of those ships that's in port. Actually, there is only one, so they're all coming off that one ship. There's been quite a few here today. Sometimes up to 3 ships in there, maybe 4 even. That's the car park down there. and the ticket office and the cafe. And just finish off round here, just to go round until we get to Navigation. So Navigation up there, and that's Hanover over there, that's where we live. I'll just show you. There's the tower. And now time to go down the winding staircase. Back down now on the middle level, which would be the main level I suppose at one time, and now we go down to the ground floor. I don't know if you walk around that way or this way. Let's carry on that way, darling. Sorry, I think you were right. You were right and I was wrong. No, we've done this royal room, haven't we?
There's a nice breeze here.
And then down the staircase to take us down. Anita's going to go off and find some shade while I continue the walk around doing the complete circumnavigation. It's actually coming up to 2 o'clock. Big moat area down here. These are the toilets. No hiding round the corners so much with a castle that's been built like this one. But it is built largely out of the moray stone, which is very soft, therefore prone to erosion, which is why a lot of the stones have had to be replaced over the years. That's another way you can get into the castle, again over a bridge. But again with a 90-degree angle, so no chance for battering rams to break down the door. Very hard walking on this surface. I'm assuming that they will put the moray stone on top of this, I don't know. It's not an easy walk. Probably a good job Anita didn't come this way. I thought, now that you can, we'll actually do the circumnavigation, which is the first time we've done this in a very long time. Back onto the stone. Gives me an opportunity to take a few more photos. We've now nearly done the circumnavigation. There's the entrance. And he just found herself a chair. That's the entrance. With our friends. Well, that's it from Bellver Castle for once, and nice to have friends with us today having a look around. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.
Upon the hill above the bay, pine trees whisper what they say. 7 centuries stand alone, guarding Palma, circle of stone. Bellver, Bellver, fortress of light, watching the day, guarding the night. Round as the sun, strong as the sea, holding the heart of Majorca in thee. Kings once walked these echoing halls, prisoners wept within these walls. Stories written, shadows shown, time remembers in the circle of stone. Bellver, Bellver, fortress of light, watching the day, guarding the night. Round as the sun, strong as the sea, holding the heart of Majorca in thee. From the rooftop the world is wide, mountains and harbor side by side. Every horizon, every tone, sings of the circle carved in stone. Bellver, Bellver, fortress of light, watching the day, guarding the night. Round as the sun, strong as the sea, holding the heart of Majorca in thee. Upon the hill above the bay, the pine trees whisper what they say. 7 centuries stand alone, guarding Palma, a circle of stone. Bellver, Bellver, fortress of light, watching the day, guarding the night. Round as the sun, strong as the sea, holding the heart of Majorca in thee. Kings once walked these echoing halls, prisoners wept within these walls. Stories written, shadows shown, time remembers in the circle of stone. Bellver, Bellver, fortress of light, watching the day, guarding the night. Round as the sun, strong as the sea, holding the heart of Majorca in thee. white, mountains and harbor side by side. Every horizon, every tone sings of the circle carved in stone. Bellver, 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 fortress of light, watching the day, guarding the night, round as the sun, strong as the sea, holding the heart of Mallorca in thee.